Moving on with our show, we are continuing to celebrate Black history. The Tennessee State Museum never ceases to amaze us with their exhibits that are really just so amazing, really shine a light on Tennessee.
It's so true. In celebration of Black History Month, a special lecture will be presented called Boogie Blues, Black Women and the Tennessee Playlist. We're joined by Trinae Chapman. Thank you so much for being here.
Yes. Thank you for having me. I'm excited to be here.
This is awesome. Okay, I was getting just enthralled by this lecture. Yes. So tell us about Boogie and what people can expect.
Yes, so blues music is actually the foundation for a lot of American popular music. Country music, soul music, rhythm and blues. There's a lot of musics that are inspired by blues music. But in the earliest forms of blues, they are voiced by Black women. And if you take a deep dive into the lyrics, they are some of the earliest platforms for Black working class women to share their experiences and also advocate for themselves. So the lecture on Thursday will take a deeper look into those lyrics that are represented by the State Museum and also in our new exhibit, Tennessee Playlist.
I love this. We were just talking about this. I mean, this, as you were just talking about before, that the civil rights movement, I mean, standing up for women, this came a lot earlier than expected.
Yes, this is way before, and it was not as common or accepted for women to be able to voice those things, but music acts as an avenue for Black women to be able to do those things.
Wow. Wow, that's pretty amazing. Yes. Now, when it comes to the males who sang blues, where do you see the differences?
So in the earliest forms of the blues, men typically did not sing. So they did guitar, they did drums, they were more so musical accompaniment. And then Black women were the vocalists. They were the one who sang the songs. So
I like
that is the
Girl
biggest
power.
example. So again, looking into those lyrics, they are representing their own experiences.
Okay, and I just saw Memphis Minnie on there. I've been
Minnie,
listening to her all morning, just getting in the groove of things.
Yes.
Talk about the Black women that you are focusing on in your lecture.
Yeah, so we of course are going to highlight Bessie Smith, who is the Empress of the Blues, born in Chattanooga. Also Memphis Minnie, who gets her start in Memphis as well, but also the lesser known women like Alberta Hunter, Laura Dukes, and those names that we don't hear as often, but are also Tennessee natives and play a big role in blues music.
So you studied history.
Yes.
And you said before we came on that this took about 3 or 4 months to put together. What was the most interesting thing that you learned doing this research?
Yeah, well, I would say the most interesting thing that I learned was, I guess, just looking into the life of Memphis Minnie. I think she is very interesting to hear her described. Harlem Renaissance poet Langston Hughes actually does a very big tribute to her and describes her as this really small lady with this electric guitar that just whams and knocks everybody out the park. And she's just little bitty playing this guitar. She has her gold teeth in, and it's just like a really, really interesting thing to. It's almost like you wish you could observe it.
Well, I read also, too, that Memphis Minnie, she would hold fish fries, and she just spoke to the people that she was singing to. My question is, what do you think these women would say today as they look out at our culture?
I think they would encourage women to continue to speak to their own experiences and to pursue their own passions and not be tied down by cultural or societal expectations. So Memphis Minnie is the oldest of about 13 kids, and she's a woman, so in her time she would be expected to take care of those 13 kids even though they're not hers. But Memphis Minnie would take her guitar and run away from home and play parties, and now she has a mark on history because she decided to pursue her passions instead.
So powerful.
Goodness, yes. And I just want to point out that it's a free event that people can join. That's great.
Yes.
Even
2
better.
events, too. A lecture, and you have music playing?
Exactly. So the lecture is actually streamable online. So you can go to the Tennessee State Museum website, and if you can't make it into the museum, you can watch it online live. And then on Saturday, February 17th, we will have a panel discussion called Rhythm Revolution. And we're going to have actually Stax Museum for Memphis come out, the National Museum of African American Music here in Nashville, the Jefferson Street Sound Museum. They're all going to come out, and we're going to have a discussion about multiple Black music genres, including blues music. And afterwards, we will have 2 performers as well.
So cool. Thank you so much.
Fun. Thank you, girl.
Thank
Trinae,
you.
make sure to see this extraordinary exhibit while it lasts. Head to tnstatemuseum.org. It's free and you can also live stream it.